So, what's going on with mortgage rates today?
Hmm. And have you noticed the average home is getting a lot smaller these days?
Yeah, let's talk about what's going on in new construction. So, welcome to the Max One Market Update. My name is Alan Richard. I'm part of the Max One team.
My name's Ming Richardson. Welcome.
And we want to jump right into talking about what's going on with mortgage rates. Because, see, this past week, um,
Even though there's no rate
the,
cuts,
the Fed met, and so a lot of times, a lot of buyers, especially, but just a lot of Americans think that when the Federal Reserve meets and they cut interest rates, that automatically cuts mortgage rates, or if they don't cut mortgage rates, and the thing is like even though we've had like if you look at the last two rate cuts that the Fed put out, interest rates actually went up,
went up.
and so this time the Fed kind of held the federal funds rate steady and rates went down. So this past week, rates did drop a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And so we are looking at mortgage rates to kind of decline, as we move through 2025. We are not looking at massive drops. We're looking at it moving from the high sixes to the low to mid sixes kind of thing.
We're hoping.
And but the bottom line here is that um, it's not about trying to time the market. It's about time in the market. And so, like if you were, like if you said, you know what, I'm waiting for rates to drop. That happened in 1997 when rates were really high, and you would have had to wait 13 years for the
For a
rates
drop.
to drop. And then that means 13 years that you wouldn't have been seeing property value appreciation. You wouldn't have been able to own a home.
Paying 100% of your interest in a rental property.
So we are seeing rates moving in the right direction. Please don't be waiting around thinking that I'm just going to wait for the rates to drop and then I'm going to go like I'm going to strongly encourage you to go meet with a lender right now. They're going to tell you if you need some help or if you need some to move some things around or pay something off, that kind of thing. You've got time to do it because you know that you're
You
what's the word?
wait, well, you're procrastinating,
Yeah.
honestly. And the more you procrastinate, you can't build wealth in your person.
Yeah. What I was trying to say was your credit score. The higher your credit score is, the better your rates are going to
Oh
be
yeah, absolutely.
overall. So
That's the
sorry,
other.
the
That is the
brain stops
other.
working
It's
sometimes.
okay. That's the other equation when you're buying a home, as far as what your rate should be, is based on your credit score.
Yeah. So in addition to doing those things, like there's two other things that we really want to throw out that you might want to be looking at,
Hmm.
and so the first one's going to be FHA. FHA loans. That's a place where like for your standard FHA, you only have to bring 3.5% down for a down payment, and so that can make that down payment much easier. In addition, we have some 100% FHAs where you can actually
Hmm.
borrow the other 3.5%. That doesn't necessarily change your rate, but it does make the cost of entry into your own home a lot better. And so FHAs generally, they have lower down payment requirements. They have a little bit. Right now, we're seeing where FHA mortgages are running, a quarter to a half of even a percent lower than conventional loans are right now. In addition to that,
So you can get a DPA, down payment system, with FHA as well. So
but not just
sometimes,
FHA. I mean, we can use
yeah,
it. Yeah.
MBA. So there's a lot of down payment systems that kind of stack on top of each other, and sometimes those are grants, which is forgivable, and some of those you do have to pay back. So make sure when you do talk to your lender, you understand what those grants or DPA is for, down payment system, so you know you
Yeah.
can expect when you do sell a property, that you know what you're looking at.
Yeah, we love the grants, but like Georgia Dream is that's one where you have to pay that one back, and
That's not a
so
grant.
that's
That
not a
is a
grant.
truly a down payment system. To So the beauty of FHA is that it's the lowest requirement to obtain a home, both in income and credit, and it's about helping the first time home buyer achieve their dream
Yeah.
of ownership.
So there was a recent report which shared that the South, of which Georgia is
South.
solidly in the middle of, is the absolute best market for new construction, right? And so, and for a couple of different reasons. First one is we have more inventory here in the South than anywhere else in the United States for new construction. But it's also really, really good for buyers because not only do we have more inventory, but partially because we have more inventory, the builders are a bit more motivated, right?
So they're giving great buyer incentives,
Yeah.
and sometimes you can get a very low interest rate just because it's a standing inventory. And so please explore these options with your agent because I think at the end of the day, you may find a higher price new construction, maybe equal amount payment as a resale. So while I'm not trying to push new construction, but I just want you to know there's option and the interest rate does make a difference on your monthly payment.
Well, and the other thing with new construction that a lot of folks miss out on is, especially if you are incredibly rate sensitive,
Hmm.
and we hear all the time, well, I'd buy if I could get 5%. I'd buy if I could get it under 6. I'd buy if I could get
But
4.
that's, yeah,
Well,
that's
well,
hard to beat.
well, it
But in
is,
new
but in new
construction,
construction, we can,
however,
a lot of times you can like when you go meet, please always take your agent with you. But when you and your agent go meet with a builder, they're going to have a list of options, incentives, and different things that they're going to be able to offer you. And so, do you want to get the lighting package? Well, maybe you do, but maybe you'd rather take that money and buy the rates down, because that's one thing. You buy the rates down, you're buying that payment down big time. You can save yourself hundreds of dollars. In addition, some of our new construction neighborhoods are actually offering. We actually know of one neighborhood that's offering a 4.99. One that's we're offering a 5.25 rate right now.
and those are for standing inventory 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
So
they don't do
and
it for anything
and,
you're going to build.
and it is only upon availability. So don't quote us on it right now today because it may be here today and gone tomorrow.
But that's one thing, especially if you're first time buyers, for example. Don't think that you're out of the new construction market, actually,
You're
because
not.
right now the average new construction home has been getting smaller and smaller. I mean, like it hit its peak at like 2016, and it's gotten smaller every year since. The average square footage was around 2,500 square foot previously. It's down around 2,100 square foot now, which is still a decent. I mean, we're not talking a tiny home by any
No, it's
means,
not.
but what we've seen builders build right now, like one of the biggest pushes that we've seen in the new construction era is going to be townhomes.
Correct.
Townhomes are the builders are building them because it's a product they can build at a price that people can afford.
Correct.
It's where we see so many of our first time buyers, millennial buyers, entry level buyers are moving into there. And if you really think about it, it's the new starter home,
For a lot of
for the, well, I
folks.
mean, for this generation, for the most part, and for buyers right now, it is there because, back when we were buying, it was that 3-1 ranch. Gosh,
That was our starter home.
yeah, 3-1. Yeah,
Well,
we had
that's
shared one
because
bathroom. Yeah.
well, that's because townhome was not available in the suburb areas. Mostly are single family,
Yeah.
and now the way they build the townhomes or whatever, they are built to have amenities, so you're not feeling like you're just stuck in a little box. And honestly, a lot of our first time home buyer, they don't want to go out there and
They don't
start
want to mow the
maintaining the
grass, and
yard
yeah.
and all that. So those are money that you can save uh, while you're at the first time starter home, and then when you move up, take that money with you, and
Or stay in the
yeah, or
townhome. That's
stay in
okay.
townhome
I
as
mean, there's a
or
lot of
keep
folks
it as an investment.
who love the convenience of townhomes. They
Hmm.
tend to be in more populated areas, closer to amenities. You don't have to worry about the roof in most cases. You don't. A lot of times you have to worry about landscaping. You don't have to worry about so many different things that you would have to if you actually owned a
A single
single family
family.
detached home kind of thing.
So we have some acreage, and I can tell you right now is a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So, the good news is that new construction is making up almost 30% of our inventory.
It is.
And so, but if you are not working with an agent, you're going to miss a lot of that inventory. I know
Please go
it sounds
see.
crazy, but a lot of the builders, they don't advertise a lot of their listings. They're not putting it in the multiple listing service. If you want to go out and search on Zillow and that kind of stuff, some are, but a lot of that inventory isn't there. So by partnering up with an agent, they are going to be able to help you, find those homes that maybe aren't listed on the market anywhere, because the builders don't have to put to list their properties until it's out of sheetrock.
So
So
please find your favorite realtor or call us so we can help you out.
yeah, so we're here for anytime that you need us, kind of thing. You can reach us at our main number, 770-616. No, I'm sorry, I just gave the wrong number.
678-782-5050. Ask for a member of Max One Team.
Or you can get us at where can they get us?
You can get us at ting@max1partners.com. So, anyways, I hope y'all have a great day,
All
and
right,
and hope you enjoy this segment
bye
of the
everybody.
market update. Take care. Bye bye.